Hey, I'm Bedros Keuilian, known as the world's top fitness business coach, and for the last 16 years I've been coaching and consulting personal trainers, gym owners, and boot camp owners and teaching you how to grow your business, get more clients, systematize, and make more money. Today I want to talk to you about something very special that you may not have thought about. Now, previously I've talked about the 3 R's in the fitness industry, and if you're a personal trainer, you own a gym or boot camp, you can definitely relate to the 3 R's. And the 3 R's are results, retention, and referrals. Think about the top 3 things you need in your business. You need to deliver results to your clients, otherwise they're going to go elsewhere. You need to make sure you have an amazing culture in your facility so that you can retain them. And you need to make sure that the service is above and beyond their expectations so that they will give you referrals. Your clients become an army of sales reps for you, and you don't have to rely on the next big magical funnel and the next Facebook ad. So let's talk about how you can achieve the 3 R's in your fitness business today. And it doesn't matter where you are in your business. If you're not getting any referrals right now, this is going to help you. If your clients are complaining about the lack of results they're getting, this will help you. The first thing you want to focus on is the letter P, and that is for the process. What is the process in which you are training your clients and delivering results? Oftentimes it's too easy to blame our clients and go, well, they're not following the diet program that I'm giving them. But if they're not following the diet program you gave them, then that means that you are not an effective coach. That's how I look at it. And if a personal trainer that owns a business is unable to turn their business right side up and become massively profitable, the problem 90% of the time lies on me. So you have to figure out what the best nutrition or training program is for them so that you can give them that first R, the results they're looking for. Because if they're not getting the results, it's easy to blame the client, but the reality is the client is going to move on and ultimately blame you, and your reputation is going to get tarnished because, yeah, I used to work out with him or her, but I didn't get much results, so now I'm over here. That's the last thing you want a prospective or an actual client to leave your facility and go say in the community. They might train with you 3 to 5 days a week for 30 to 60 minutes at a time. What happens the other 23 hours of the day? How are you staying in front of them with your message to eat right, stay positive? What are you doing? Are you texting them? Do you have a follow-up series of emails that's going out to them? Do you have a Facebook private group that you've put them in where you can constantly educate them? So think about all the different processes there are. There's platforms like Scipio, right? You can go to fitnesstexting.com and get Scipio, and you can send out a mass text message 2-3 times a day to motivate, inspire, and keep your clients on track when they're not with you. You can use FitPro newsletter and deliver newsletters via email 2, 3, 4, 5 times a week to them so that they are, again, motivated, inspired, have healthy recipes on hand. You can put them in a private Facebook group. This doesn't cost you anything. And when they're in a private Facebook group, they can hold each other accountable. You can access that group and, of course, give them maybe a Facebook Live video or a Motivation Monday type of thing. But there's so many fun things that you can do to create as processes to help deliver results to all of your clients and not just the ones who are motivated and compliant. What kind of lead generation do you run? Do you have a 90-day calendar scheduled out where you can do your internal marketing, external marketing? Here at our Fit Body Bootcamp headquarters, we give all of our Fit Body Bootcamp owners worldwide a 90-day calendar so that each month they have at least 3 marketing funnels. Internal marketing system, in other words, a referral generation system for the month. An external marketing system, in other words, what are you going to do with local businesses in your community to get leads and prospects from them? And of course, an online marketing system, whether an email marketing campaign or a Facebook marketing campaign that's going to get them leads and prospects as well. Are you building out a plan that's 90 days long where you don't have to use guesswork, that you can plan for the month ahead and then execute it and have reliable, predictable results? So process is number 1. Have processes for everything so that you can make the outcome predictable. Thing number 2, which is a P as well, is the people. Who are the people that are working with you to service your clients? Your coaches, your admin, if you have a sales rep. Maybe you're a one-person show. In that case, that's cool. You're motivated, you're driven, like you've got the eye of the tiger. You know you are going to deliver the thunder on every workout, especially after creating processes for clients who are maybe not so compliant. That's cool. You'll create a process. But what happens as your business grows when you follow these systems that I'm teaching you, and now you have to bring on a second person, third person, fourth person, maybe a coach, an admin, a front desk person, a closer. When you go to open up a second or third location, you might have to get a facility manager to run your first and second location for you. The people that you bring in are so important to the results, retention, and referrals. If the client doesn't believe in the coach, the trainer, if they don't believe that that coach and trainer wants the best outcome for them, they're not going to show up. And if they show up, they're not going to deliver the thunder like you want them to, right? Like they're not going to bring the energy to the workouts. They're not going to give it their all. They're not going to follow the nutrition program. So I want you to think about, who are the people that you're hiring? Are they as motivated as you? Are they as driven as you? Do they have high expectations and standards as you do? And so you might have all those it factors. You might be in great shape, you're enthusiastic, you show up on time, you remember your clients' names, and you high five them. But are the people that you're hiring as enthusiastic as you? Are they as motivated? Are they high-fiving your clients? Are they calling them by their first name? If they're not, what are you going to do to set their standards higher, or to fire them and bring on team members who are actually going to meet and exceed your expectations? And last but surely not least in the P.P.L formula is the L, which is leadership. You and I are leaders. If we're entrepreneurs, we're leaders. In fact, if you hire the right team members, they are leaders too. I always say here in my building, we have about 40 team members. While I'm the entrepreneur, they are the intrapreneurs. Every team member runs their department as though it's their own business. They have a sense of urgency, they have high expectations of themselves, they communicate well and clearly, and they make sure that we meet deadlines and never pass the deadlines. Otherwise, we end up losing money and market share. So how do you become an effective leader? Well, it's simple. First and foremost, you have to lead from the front, which means if you're out of shape right now, if you have a few pounds to lose, you gotta start getting high energy, you gotta get optimistic, you gotta work on those few extra pounds that you have to lose, and you have to represent your industry well. Now, once you're leading from the front, then there's a communication thing. Do you communicate openly, honestly, or are you one of those passive-aggressive people where you don't know how to communicate a message, so you're a bit passive-aggressive, and soon the relationship becomes adversarial, and before you know it, there's a disconnect between you and your clients or you and your staff? If that's the case, you have to become a better communicator. Another tip on becoming an effective leader is decisiveness. How fast and how effective are you at making decisions? As an entrepreneur, you have to make decisions all the time. Am I running Facebook ads this month? Am I going to run Google ads? Am I going to build my email list? What am I going to do to get more leads into my business? You could either hand wring, him and haw about it, or you can pull the trigger and do one of those things. If you don't make a decision, if you are indecisive, you're going to screw your business up, because a decision will be made for you, and 90% of the time when a decision is made for you, it's not in your favor. So I want you to feel safe. I want to give you permission to make a decision. If you have to hire someone, fire someone, make a decision, make it quick. You're going to go from one-on-one training to boot camp. Make it quick. You're going to do from 60-minute sessions to 30-minute sessions. Make that decision quick. Don't hem and haw, because every time you're indecisive, you're losing market share and money. The moment you make a decision and figure out it's the wrong decision, you just course correct and make the other decision. And now it's the right decision. So the reality is, you're not always going to make the right decision. Like, I run a multi-million-dollar international franchise, and I don't always make the right decisions, but I make decisions fast, because throughout my normal day, I come to a fork in the road about 50 to 100 times a day. And I could either stand at the fork in the road and go, which way should I go? Which way is best, safer, more profitable? But whenever I come to a fork in the road 50 to 100 times a day, it's about how many big decisions I have to make. I make a quick decision, I delegate it, I move on, and if it was the wrong decision, we'll find out and course correct. So another tip to effective leadership: be emotionally resilient. And I can't tell you how many people I meet who are so emotionally reactive, and when something goes wrong, and things will go wrong. Listen, if you're building a personal training business, a gym, a CrossFit box, or a boot camp, and you have 200, 300 clients, 400, 500, like 600, like many of my coaching clients, you're going to have some trainers sooner or later bail out and steal a handful of your clients. That's a sucky situation when that happens. But I can tell you this: when it happens, you could either emotionally react, freak out, send out angry text messages, put up upset posts on Facebook and on Instagram, etc. You can be really negative, or you can be emotionally resilient, take a step back, and instead of reacting, you respond. You go, all right, so this trainer took so many clients, what could I do to mitigate that? Did they sign a non-compete waiver? Can I reach out to my clients and see if I can win them back? Can I make sure that I don't lose more clients? See, when you're not reactive, you have a lot more options to respond with. Finally, I want to share this thing with you, which we talked about, the people. I want you to build a team. Right now, if you have people working for you, you might have a group of employees. And I've said this before, employees clock in a little late, they clock out a little early, they do the bare minimum, they're always on their iPhone while they're training your clients. So you have to be clear with your vision first. What do you want from your business? When do you want it by? And what are you willing to do to get that outcome? And if you're that clear on what you want, when you want it by, and what you need to do to get it, you can communicate that vision. You'll have a business that thrives. You'll have a business that will actually feed your lifestyle, and you'll be able to open up multiple locations and truly get to that same place that many of my 7-figure formula mastermind members are, which is generating 7 figures plus and really enjoying their lives instead of just getting by month after month and wondering if they made the right decision to be in the fitness industry. So I hope you got a lot of value from this video. And of course, if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comment box down below. Please make sure to like and subscribe to this video. And of course, I'll see you later. Bye.